Hello again, everyone, and welcome to my craft room at stampinginthevalley.com. My name is Joanne, and I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up! Today, I wanted to start making these cute little treat bags. Look at these, they're adorable. And I'm using the new In Colors and our Moonlight Designer Series Paper Stack. This is the best bargain ever. You get so many designs in here that's just $6.95, and I think there's like 48 sheets of paper in here. They're all double-sided and just project ready. Stampin' Up! Was fantastic to design a little treat bag out of one sheet of paper. So this is a great way to use your paper stack and start making these now for the holidays. I don't know if you have any Christmas paper left over from last year, but this would be a great little gift to give, just to say Merry Christmas or thank you even. So right now I made these from the Something to Say stamp set. And I use this stamp right here, Your Goodness Makes Me Grateful. And now I'm going to make another set that says thank you from the same stamp set. And this stamp set coordinates with these little punches right here. You have the flower and the star and the heart. Okay, they come in a set of 3 itty bitty punches. I get a lot of use out of them, especially this little flower, and we're going to be using that today. So with the stamp set, you also get the stamps, so you can stamp and punch them out. But I'm just going to be using a solid piece of probably Blackberry Bliss, I think, because I wanted to do a polka dotted one with that paper. So let me pull out my Blackberry Bliss, just a little piece of it. Let's see. Okay, great. And we're also going to be using the scoring board to do this with. So let's move all of this out of the way. And that. You can also use your the cutting board that has a scoring tool on it also. Now, I want to show you, get a bunch of stuff out of the way. I've been making videos all day. Not to say they're all coming out, but I've been trying to make them. So you want to take your paper and, let's see, make sure that I'm in camera here. You want to take your paper and put it right up there in the corner of your scoring board. And there's a few scores with this little bag, and it's very simple. So the first score is at 1 inch, and I marked this with my little marker here. I don't have enough to mark all of them, but I wanted to show you how it worked. Now, put your stylus right in the groove, okay, and then you want to just, and I'm doing this upside down, so bear with me, pull down, okay, right there. So the first one is at 1 inch, the second one is at 1.5, and get it right in the groove. Okay, and the third one's at 2. And see, I like to take my edge and I go right into this 2-inch mark right here so that I know that I'm right on that 2 inches. Great. And I'm right in the little groove that it needs to be. Then we're going to jump out here to 4 inches, and I mark this one for us at 4 inches. Whoops. Again, I'm upside down, so just bear with me. That's at 4. Then we're going to go to 4.5, and then 5. Okay? Then, after you've marked it this way, you're going to turn your paper, okay? And then you're going to pick this up at 1/2 inch and score all the way down just at the 1/2, okay? There. Great. Perfect. Okay? So we're done with our scoring board. And let's go over those score lines again. And I'm going to put them printed up on the screen for you. You will score at 1 inch, 1.5 inches, 2 inches, 4 inches, 4.5 inches, and 5 inches. Okay, and that's on the long side of the paper. Then you turn it to the short side and just score at 1/2 inch. Now I want to bring in my paper snips and show you how to start to make this bag. Now, there are 2 score lines here. This is like the larger portion of the bag. So this would be the front, okay? So you want to cut up to your score lines. So let's go ahead and do that. Cutting right up to that score line. Okay, and then I want you to come over just on a very slight diagonal and make that little triangular cut. But I want you to come in this way, okay, into the flap that this is actually the bottom flap that you're creating. So just come in and give it that little, just a little bit of an angle. Okay, now then what we're going to do is come here on this score line and cut it all the way, and then this one all the way also. To remove that bottom tag of paper down there, we don't need it. Cut that side and turn it, and then cut this side. Great. Okay. Now, depending on what side of the paper that you wanted to use, whether it be this side or this side, either or, is the way that you fold. I want to use this side because that's the side that I scored on, so you always fold away from your score. So, but a lot of times when you're doing projects, you can't do that. Sometimes you have to do like a zigzag fold, which is exactly what we're going to do now. So you want, if I want this to be the front of my little bag, I fold away on that score line. Then the next score line, I fold toward me. Okay. And then the next one away. Okay. I want you to make like an M right there. Okay, and that's going to go toward the back. Okay, we'll do the same on this side. Fold it away. Okay, then the next one, fold toward you. And then the next one, fold away. And again, making that like 2 M's. And then you can see how it comes together. Okay? Isn't that cute? Adorable. Now, I'm going to put some Tombow on the thicker side. Right here, just a line there and a little bit on that flap. And I'll show you how to get that box made. Or the little treat pouch. So right here with your Tombow. Good. And then right here on your flap. Okay. And you don't need much. And now just fold this in and hold it. And then fold this in and hold it. And it's going to come and fold right down on itself and be perfect. Right there. Okay? Right there. Perfect. Just kind of press. And then I want my flap on the bottom. This is the bottom of the little treat pouch. I want to fold that up on itself. Great. Right there. Beautiful. Okay? And there's your little bag, your gusseted bag. Now, I know that you're thinking that you will have like a million ideas for what to do with the top of this. We're just going to do something simple for the video and for time's sake, but you can make it as elegant or zigzag or scalloped or whatever you want to do on the top there is fine. See your little gift card or a little Andy's candy, M&M's, maybe a little Mounds bar. Let's even go up to earrings, fit in there, rings, fishing lures, even for Father's Day. Wouldn't that be cute attached to the outside of a card and getting a little treat in it? I love it. Okay, so now we've made the bag. Now let's start on our embellishment. And with my other bags, I used that one right there, that little sentiment from the stamp set, but I wanted to switch it up and use the thank you. So I'm going to turn this like this. I just used scrap paper for things like this. And let's see where I put my Blackberry Bliss ink. Here it is. Okay. Put my Blackberry Bliss right there and ink it up. And stamp your thank you. And then I'm going to take my Curley label punch, insert it into my punch. Now, let's see, you could put it up here and in the middle. I'm going to do that and make a couple of embellishments on the bottom. I like that. You could put it right in the center, or you could put it on the bottom. I'm going to put it up high. Great. And just punch. Beautiful. Let me close my ink before I make a mess, because I'm good at that. Okay. Oh, isn't that going to look adorable? Now we're going to take our little flower punch and punch another flower right here. Okay. And I like to pop that up with the back of my paper piercing tool. And I just take it and push. Perfect. Makes the petals just pop up, give it a little dimension. Let's get out a glue dot. Put one right there. Cute. But you know, we need a little bit more to it. There's always room for something else, right? Take a rhinestone, and these have adhesive on the back already, and I love this paper piercing tool, not only for piercing, but I pick up all these little embellishments with it. It's fantastic. Along with like tweezers, I like those also. They're like my third hand sometimes, trying to get into tight spots when you're crafting. Okay, so that's going to go here, but that's not good. So I want to make a banner. I love the Blackberry Bliss. Okay, I'm just going to eyeball it. I have no idea what the dimensions are on this at all. Just going to cut there. And to make a banner, because I don't have the banner framelits, you will cut in half right here. Okay, you'll just cut it like in half. Cut it up to where you want your banner to stop. When you do it like this, you have the freedom of making your tails as long as you want, or a little shorter. And then just so that I could get this perfect, or close to perfect, there we go. Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to add that right there. Oh, I love it. Love it. And I'm all about that Hello Honey. So let me get a little scrap of that out. And let's see, what did we measure here? I'm just thinking for you guys. Yeah, this was at 2.5. The Blackberry Bliss 2.5. So, let's see, I could use my trimmer on this. I'm going to get a 1-inch strip on this real quick. Okay, and then I want this to kind of hang down some. So, let's see, what are we measuring that at? Let's do that at 2 1/4. Okay. So we'll do this at 2 1/4, and I'll cut it right here on my trimmer. I always keep it right next to my working area. Okay, so and now I want to go ahead again and cut up to here, make our own little banner, and just like that. Perfect. Okay, love it. Let's see, I want that, and that's too, okay, that's too long, so I want to cut some off at the top. So let's see, what did we say? So let's go down to 2 inches on this, so I'm going to cut off 1/4 inch. Yes, perfect. Okay, because you want that layering. I want it to look layered. Now I'm going to get my SNAIL Adhesive. And the first thing I'm going to do is put my Blackberry Bliss onto my bag. little snail. And then I just kind of take it off, to hold on to it, and just flick it to the tips of the snail. And it'll pick it up. Pick up some snail just on the tips. I'm left-handed, so I should have probably put this on the other side. I wanted to tell you all, always use your grid paper because, you know, if you have your project straight, chances are you're going to be able to line your embellishments up as straight as you can get them, okay? So I always try to, you know, square up on my grid paper. I'm going to bring this little banner in of the Hello Honey and just apply this, and again just using that little finger flick. Okay, and I'm going to add that to the middle. Love it. And then here comes my thank you. I love that. Isn't that cute? I want to put it up here because I want my tails to show. Okay? And I'm going to just pop that up with a dimensional right there. I'm going to put this right here. Cute. Okay? Now, let's bring the crocodile in. And I'm going to just come right up here and punch a small hole, kind of centering it. Punching my little hole there. And we'll get some baker's twine. How about that on this? I always try to instruct my ladies in my class that if we're ever working with this type of material, baker's twine, ribbon, anything like that, try to work with it while it's on the spool because you save a lot of product that way. Okay. I'm going to thread that through the little hole. Okay, now let's pretend that I put my little gift in there, an Andes candy, some M&Ms. Okay, we put in there. And then I'm just going to tie this on the top with just a regular little bow. Nothing difficult like with a knot so that the recipient can't get into it. You want them to be able to open it. And then tie it back also. Okay, so I make my bow just a little shorter, my little bows. And again, I'm working right off of the spool. And here I'm going to clip that. Let's move this out of the way. And I'm going to clip that off. And this is all of the linen thread that we had wasted. So it's a real good idea always to work off of the spool. Now, let's line these up. Look how cute these are. Adorable. Look at all my little blackberry blisses. Oh, now I've got 3 of these. Okay, and then I need to make a thank you here. These would be great even to give as gifts. Just for someone to use for themselves. Aren't they beautiful? How cute. And it's a great way to use your paper stack. And you use the whole sheet. So if you like this video, please click on the bottom here and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If I can help you with any Stampin' Up! Products and earn your business, I would love to. Go to StampinInTheValley.com, click on the big blue button, and go ahead and order some of your Stampin' Up! Products. With your first order, I will send you free catalogs, and the Christmas catalog is out, so I will also send you a free the occasions catalog, or the everyday catalog that we have, and the holiday catalog for free. And then, of course, when the occasions comes out, I will send that to you also. So thank you for watching, and go to my website and sign up on my mailing list. Thank you. Have a great day.